fried eggs, and I feel like it adds to like the when I cut it, it does this like cool like gooey. I like the way that it looks on my eggs. Um, anything honestly. I don't think I. It's weird. I don't have a lot of favorites. Anything meat, deli meats, like peppered like forest peppered like ham. They call it like black forest ham, and it has like these pep. It has this pepper like right on the rim of the slices of ham, and it is like it's a godsend of a deli meat. When I tell you that, I have no shame saying that for most of my meals, I pretty much make sandwiches. Like every day, there's at one point I eat a sandwich, and it's because I really just love deli meat. That's really why. Um, I like prosciutto. I like turkey. Um, I like what else? What else? I like I really just like I could eat pretty much anything. I'm not a huge bacon fan personally, but I don't hate it. I just like there's a lot of meat out there that you can choose. Like ropa vieja, like this like almost like a pulled pork texture. I'm into all of it. I'm down to eat all of that goodness. I love me a good charcuterie board, and I have just been craving that for like the longest time. I'm trying to make one today, so either that or I'm gonna go out and get one. I don't care. Like I've just been craving it. It just I don't know. There's something like just like nice about bread. Like you don't even have to go like crazy even doing like a sandwich. Let's say you just want to like deconstruct a sandwich, right? You cut up some cheese, you cut up some meat. You can like roll like the little meat up with the cheese. You get some bread, you toast it, and maybe add like olive oil. And it sounds like it literally like, but it's funny because anyone can make it, and it's this like weird thing that it makes it seem like oh it's kind of upscale, but really like everyone has access to meat, cheese, and bread. So it's like depending on how you serve it, there's like oh there's your common sandwich, and then you have your like I guess like classy charcuterie board, but it really is like it's to me it's all the same. And just depending how I'm feeling that day, I'll pick out what I want to make, and it makes me like super excited to like I love a good meal. I like looking forward to making a good meal. And then some days I'm really lazy, and then you just slap a sandwich together, and it's still good. You always toast it, you always cut it diagonally because that's love. If you cut it in the middle, no, you don't do that, okay? Oh, what's funny is Bill, I think, actually said that. He goes, if you give someone a sandwich, like, and you don't cut it, it's like throwing a frisbee at them, like, yeah, like that. Oh. And when he said that, it made me laugh because I'm like, who would do that? Why wouldn't you cut? Like, so I used to prepare kid sandwiches as like a part of my job, like taking like babysitting and stuff. And even when like I took care of other kids, I was like, well, yeah, of course you're always gonna cut the sandwich. You're not gonna want to bite into just crust first. Not that anything is really wrong with crust, but you know. Um, but especially if you're not toasting the sandwich, you better freaking cut it because I think crust tastes better when it's toasted versus untoasted. Am I the only one who has like a lot of opinions on sandwiches? I don't have a favorite, but I have a lot of opinions of like maybe presentation. I love like a bunch of things like mayo and mustard, and like I love going to find like new things to add to sandwiches. It's hard to hear yourself go off sometimes on a live stream because you're just like I just like I'll hear myself talk for a while and I'm like, does this make any sense? I love when I hear about people who go to other countries and it's those countries that really are like just big on eating like all day. All they care about is like just making like for instance like people go to Italy and they like prepare like really like nice sausages or like they make like the pasta from scratch. I literally like just salivate thinking about all of that stuff. Like it just genuinely makes me want to eat right away when I hear about it. I like when people have like houses that are like especially like the kitchen when they're like we wanted a big refrigerator or like we wanted an island because we're always cooking food. Like we never stop thinking about food. I'm like, yeah, that's the life right there. Just eat. Just keep eating. Like as if you're on vacation, you know? And nothing's better when you like, come back from work and you're just having a really like hearty meal. It's like a reward. You know that soundbite. What about you? Do you have a preference? Please do tell. Please share. If anyone here wants to join in on the conversation, please feel free to interrupt me at any point in my rants. Oh my goodness! I just hate when it creates these little jagged, like pizza slices, you know? No one asked you to be a slice of pizza. Okay, so let's go back to the original plan, which we somehow I almost forgot. I'll be perfectly honest. You know what else is also really important? Please do tell.